Well, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, or any of the above. Tonight on Bear Beer Reviews, we are heading to Scotland, home of the brave, and we are going to be trying Innis and Gunn's Irish Whiskey Cask Oak Aged Beer. Look at that for a cool little logo. Again, this is clear glass, so I'm not sure why a craft beer brewery like Innis and Gunn will be using clear glass because it's like this skunky beer. But look at the colour, look how dark that is. It is absolutely black as the night. Although it does let some light through when you hold it up. When you hold it up to the lights up there. It says on the back, this award-winning bottling of Innis and Gunn is back for a second year following its runaway success in 2012. The beer has been aged in rare oak barrels, which were previously used to mature one of the great triple-distilled Irish whiskies. The result of this unique maturation is a big, full-flavoured beer with an unexpectedly warming finish. We really hope you like it. Serve at 46 degrees Celsius. 7.4% in alcohol. In ABV, I should say, and it's a Scottish stout. So it's a Scottish stout that's been aged in Irish whiskey barrels. I'm a huge fan of aging in barrels. It just seems to give whatever the spirit or wine or whatever you've used as a cask, it kind of imparts flavour onto it. So Irish whiskey and stout seems like a really perfect combination. So let's crack the lid and see if we're getting any smoke on top. Try my best to get it off in one fell swoop now. Yeah, there's a little bit of smoke there, so it all come off the top. That's pretty cool. And tonight we're using an Oval glass. This is a brand new one that I just got bought, and it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that, a kind of fishtail design on it. I'm definitely going to have to try some Oval sometime soon. I've had it before, but we'll do a review of it. So, let's give this a pour. Wow. Not much in the way of head going on there, despite kind of pouring it pretty fast. Tan a little bit, tan coloured. Like I said before, exceptionally dark beer. It is slightly, you can see a little bit of light coming through it, especially at the bottom. You can probably just see it on the camera there. It's lacing quite well down around the side of the glass, and there's loads of carbonation going on the sides of the glass as well. So stick my nozzle in. Literally stick my nozzle in. Big malty body coming through, really chocolatey. And kind of the dark fruit. So I'm smelling something kind of plummy, plums and chocolate. And there's a tiny little bit of hoppy note there. Some kind of bitterness on the smelling. But overall, it smells pretty pleasant, really. Smells like a good stout. It doesn't smell as I thought it might smell quite whiskey-esque, or have like a hint of whiskey coming on the nose, but nothing so far. Although, no, mainly malty body, All right, chin chin. Let's have a swig. Oh yeah, that's really rich. That fantastic, absolutely fantastic chocolatey flavour. That's probably one of the closest tastes that I've probably seen in a beer that's come to chocolate. That was like, I kind of drank a bit and then immediately it tasted like taking a big chunk out of a dairy milk bar. That was really nice. Yeah, big malt presence, loads of chocolate. Chocolate's the main flavour I'm getting through here. Loads of chocolate and malt flavours. A tiny bit of fruit coming in at the end, so maybe not a dairy milk, maybe a raisin and nut bar, shall we say. Raisiny flavours. And then a nice, very light, but nice bitter flavour coming in at the end as well from the hops. In terms of any kind of character of whiskey, I don't know. It's not as distinct as other barrel aged beers I've had, or as a few we've reviewed recently as well. They've imparted a lot more flavour from the barrels that they've been conditioned in. This isn't I don't think it's particularly picked up a lot of whiskey flavours. I'm maybe getting a little bit of a note right at the end. Perhaps there's a little bit of a kind of tartness, a little bit of alcoholic kick, I guess, and it tastes kind of tastes kind of whiskey-esque, a kind of a sweet whiskey flavour. It's not peaty. It's kind of the other end of the whiskey spectrum when it's sweet flavoured, sweet and smooth. Perhaps it's like I said, it's not hugely distinct. In terms of a stout, I find that it's really lovely. It tastes like a really good chocolatey stout. Um, the oak barrels, I'm sure they have aged in that, but I'm just seem to be missing that extra woody note. And in terms of mouthfeel, it's sort of quite watery and light, and then you get the malt coming through and it gets chunky in the middle, and then kind of washes over again, and it gets lighter in palate. It's exceptionally easily drinkable. 7.1 is not particularly strong, but it doesn't feel very alcoholic at all. It just feels, it feels like it could be a much lower percentage. And they said on the bottle about a warming finish. Oh, I'm gonna burp. Gonna burp a lot, but I'm not feeling that coming through as much as other beers. Having said that, I am more used to drinking very high ABV beers, so that's probably just a personal preference, a personal taste thing. It's just not coming through as much as other beers I've had before. So yeah, this is a really I'm enjoying this. This is really pleasant. This is I think this is a really pleasant beer. And I'd recommend you go and try it. I've tried some of the other Innis and Gunn beers, so I might as well plug them a little bit while I'm at it. And some of the others have been absolutely sensational, absolutely stonkingly amazingly flavoured beers, and they impart a lot more from the barrels they've been aged in. Particularly a rum aged one, I think they've done. I think it's a blonde beer aged in a rum barrel. That one I remember it just tasted exactly like you're having something like Sailor Jerry's or Captain Morgan spiced. Just had everything from tropical ranges in it. So in terms of the Innis and Gunn range, this one's probably not as... I don't think I'd recommend this one for the first delve. I think they've done some better beers. But having said that, this is still a good quality beer. It's still lovely tasting, and yeah, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. So, a little bit of mixed feelings about it, but it's still a fantastic beer. And thank you for joining me once again, and have a fantastic evening. Cheers.